Hi everyone, my name is Gavin and I love horror. The latest film in the Conjuring Universe, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, is finally out in theaters and on HBO Max. This film looks to be the most divisive film in an already divisive series. But what did I think about it? Let's get into it. The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It is the 8th entry into the Conjuring universe and the 3rd mainline Conjuring film. Does this movie do anything new or revolutionary for the genre as a whole? Not really, but when you're already 8 films deep and you have an invested audience, you really don't have to. They just want to see spooky stuff, and in this movie, you kind of get spooky stuff. The new Conjuring film, of course, follows paranormal researchers Ed and Lorraine Warren as they investigate the possession of an 8-year-old boy in Connecticut. The 8-year-old boy David shows us some sweet demonic flexibility before his sister's boyfriend Arn invites that demon to get on in here. Come on in! Now under demonic possession, Arn commits a brutal murder of an innocent man, citing he doesn't remember any of it and says he may have been possessed by a demon. This is where the movie really shines for me. I really like this idea of having to prove demonic possession in a court of law and what that could mean for somebody who's on trial. I was a little bit afraid that this could turn into like a courtroom drama, like a Law and Order episode or the trial of the Chicago 7, but it never really gets that deep into it. It's kind of the driving force of why they're doing what they're doing, but it never becomes the sole focus of the movie. If you're hoping for Ed and Lorraine Warren to pull some Saul Goodman shenanigans, you will be disappointed. One thing I feel that makes this movie stronger than some of the other entries in this series is that just how focused it is. I like The Conjuring 2, don't get me wrong. I know people hold The Conjuring 2 in such high regard, but I felt that movie went a little too long and tried to do too much, like introducing other characters for spin-offs. Like, not only did you have the Enfield Poltergeist, which is a movie by itself, but you're also introducing Valak, the Nun, you've got the Crooked Man, all for the purpose of just setting up more spin-off movies. So in regards to being focused, I feel like The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, is a better film in that regard. One criticism the film has received, and probably rightfully so, is it's just not as intense or scary as the other entries. Normally, I'm a huge baby when it comes to watching these films because I'm not great with jump scares. I'm not great with like ghosts or demons or haunted house stuff. I usually watch while gripping a pillow tight like a Metallica song, but this time I was able to watch most of the movie without being scared at all. It probably didn't help that all the scariest parts were in the trailer for the movie, so you could like kind of anticipate them. You're like, oh, he's on a waterbed, but that spooky waterbed thing's about to happen. The film also makes mistakes by like making nods to other horror movies like The Exorcist, which made me just want to watch The Exorcist instead. Don't do that, movies. Don't reference better movies. Overall though, I really did enjoy The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, even if it wasn't as intense or scary as previous entries. It's nowhere near as bad as La Llorona or The Nun, but doesn't quite hit the highs of the first Conjuring or Annabelle creation, which for me are the gold standards of the series. If you're on the fence about watching it, I highly recommend just getting a trial subscription to HBO Max, because even if you hate this movie, you can still watch like The Sopranos. What did you think though? Did you enjoy this new entry in the Conjuring franchise, or were you never a fan to begin with? Do you think this is the absolute dog crappiest of the Conjuring movies? Let me know in the comments below. And also, who is your favorite Conjuring Universe character? Are you Team Crooked Man or Team Annabelle? Let me know in the comments below. As always, I'd greatly appreciate if you'd leave a like for this video and subscribe to this channel because I like you and I would love for you to do that for me. Until next time, stay weird.